This is a really interesting piece of history. This is from 1900, 1901, and this is Colonel Theodore Bingham's vision for the quote, new White House. But who was Theodore Bingham? Who was Colonel Theodore A. Bingham? He was an appointed commissioner of public buildings in Washington, D.C. around 1900, and this role gave him oversight of federal architecture and infrastructure, including the White House. So his tenure was marked by bold and sometimes controversial proposals, including plans, very ambitious plans, to triple the size of the executive mansion. But what you can see clearly in these plans is that you can still see the shape of the east and west wings. They've just been added onto by these monstrosities. Now, just because these plans exist doesn't mean they weren't controversial, which they were, because that wing on either side that makes it look like a huge museum completely overtakes the People's House, which was formerly called the President's House. Now, the reason he wanted this expansion was because he saw the White House as outdated and insufficient for the growing demands of the presidency. And the reason this exists right here in the newspaper is because Bingham was his own public advocate, and he published his ideas in newspapers and journals, arguing that the president had been poorly housed and that the executive mansion should reflect the dignity of the office. Sounds like someone else we know. And Congress never approved the funding because they feared it was too controversial and would erase the historic character of the building. Let me know what you think in the comments.